The American lobster, also known as Homarus americanus, normally has a shell with a greenish-brown coloration that turns bright red when cooked. It also comes in several rare varieties like blue, red, orange/yellow, also known as calico, split, and a white and opalescent flavor. Why does this happen? Like many fun nature topics, it all comes down to biochemistry and genetics. The primary pigment is astaxanthin, a carotenoid derived from the diet. In its free state, astaxanthin is bright red, but in the lobster cuticle, astaxanthin is usually tightly bound to a protein complex called crustacyanin. This binding changes the pigment's electron distribution, shifting its light absorption towards the blue end of the spectrum. The result is the characteristic brownish-green shell seen in most wild lobsters. In rare cases, lobsters have a blue color due to mutations in the genes responsible for the regulation of the expression of crustacyanin, resulting in overproduction of the protein and excess binding of the pigment. Mutations in the crustacyanin gene itself can cause increased binding of astaxanthin as well, also producing this color variant. Living red lobsters are the result of a mutation in the crustacyanin gene, where the binding capacity of the protein is altered in such a way that astaxanthin cannot bind, and is free in the cuticle to display its bright red color. These mutations produce the same color as cooked lobsters due to essentially the same biochemistry. Yellow and orange lobsters are the result of different mutations in the same genes as blue lobsters, but the expression pattern of crustacyanin is inverted, causing an underexpression. More astaxanthin is free in the shell, but there is still enough crustacyanin to keep it from being a full red color of the previous example. Split color lobsters, also known as chimera, display pigmented bilateral asymmetry, produced from a fusion of zygotes during embryonic development. Each side has the distinct genetic identity and can even be different sexes, a condition known as gynatomorphism. Not only does a zygote fusion event have to occur, but one or both of the individuals must possess a pigment mutation as well. The rarest type of lobster color in the ocean is the white opalescent variety, where the entire pigment protein apparatus has undergone a knockout mutation. Combined with a diet devoid of astaxanthin, or having its metabolism disrupted, it produces a shell appearance that is the lobster equivalent of being albino. This is different than being leucistic, which display pale color tones, but conceptually the same biochemically as what's seen in vertebrates lacking melanin metabolism. And that's a basic overview of what we know about lobster colors. Because we spend more time eating them than researching them, there's still much to be discovered. But what we know now provides a colorful view into the biochemistry and genetics surrounding one of the coolest crustaceans in the sea.